Hi everyone, welcome again to my channel, and this is Thelma the Cooking Mama. So today I'm going to make my homemade vegetable kimchi. This is a favorite of mine because I can eat it as an appetizer or a side dish. I've shared my homemade vegetable kimchi to my friends, and it's always been a hit that they want a step-by-step recipe. So here it is. In a pot, combine water and glutinous powder. Stir on low heat until the glutinous powder is dissolved. Then add sugar. Stir constantly until the sauce reaches a paste-like consistency. And this sauce will serve as our kimchi base. Okay, so this is about right. The sauce is ready. Turn off the heat and we'll set this aside. Next, in the blender, combine together garlic, sliced onions, and ginger. Puree, then set it aside. Next, peel the carrots. Then thinly slice the carrots lengthwise and chop them up in julienne style. So leeks is my next vegetables. I coarsely chopped my leeks, and this is the bigger version of scallions or green onions. So if leeks is not available to you, you can use green onions in your kimchi. And this is another vegetable I'm going to use, is a daikon radish. I'm going to chop this the same way I chop the carrots. So I'm now going to make my kimchi paste mixtures by combining all the vegetables in a mixing bowl, from carrots, leeks, daikon radish, Korean red hot pepper flakes, glutinous rice paste, and the pureed. And then mix them all together. Make sure they all mingle each other. So just mix until the red pepper flakes is mixed in with vegetables. Really good. So these kimchi paste mixtures will just wait until I finish soaking the napa cabbage. I normally make the seasoning in between the soaking of the cabbage, but I'm videotaping it, so the process takes a little longer. But bear with me, we'll get there. So meanwhile, I'm washing my cabbage, nice and gentle, inside and out. I'm washing every leaf, making sure all the dirt in between the leaves is removed. So I'm washing my cabbage thoroughly. So next, take a knife, make a slit at the head parts of the cabbage, then tear apart to divide them into quarter-sized cabbage. So this way, the inside of the cabbage is not wastefully shredded. Next, spread the salt generously into the sleeves of the cabbage, especially the white parts or the center parts of the leaf, because that is the thicker parts of the cabbage. Make sure it's covered in salt. So we'll rest this one for 1 hour and 30 minutes, but every 30 minutes we will check the cabbage. So this is the first 30 minutes. Turn it over, flip it over, and change their place. Then cover them with salt water. Then let it sit for another 30 minutes. So this is the second 30 minutes. Notice the liquid in the bottom of the pan. The cabbage is releasing more water, and the leaves of the cabbage are more flexible and bendable. I will continue to flip it over, touch it, feel it, and I will continue to soak it for another 30 minutes. Okay, so this is it, everybody. The cabbage is much more wilted. There is much more water in the bottom of the pan extracted from the cabbage, and the leaves are more bouncy but still firm in the center of the leaf. The next steps, take out the cabbage from the salt water and start washing them to remove some of the salt from the entire cabbage. Let's now assemble the kimchi. I'm going to dip my hand into the mixtures and scoop the kimchi paste. Rub it in between the cabbage leaf really good to ensure to cover the entire cabbage. Then repeat the process until all the cabbage are coated with kimchi paste mixture. So I hope you will be able to make your own kimchis. I didn't start making my own kimchis until 2 years ago. And the best thing about making my own kimchis, I can adjust the amount of hot pepper flakes in it. I eat my kimchis at home with almost everything, and sometimes I eat it by itself. The heat level of my kimchi is just perfect, not overly spicy. It is crunchy, sweet, and slightly salty. So delicious and refreshing. So this is my finished homemade vegetable kimchis. And finally, I'm going to place my beautiful kimchi in an airtight containers. Line them up nicely and gently pack it down because I do not want some hidden air in there. Then rest them in a warm place or in the kitchen counter for a day before placing them in the fridge for quick fermentation. And once the fermentation takes place, you'll see bubbles around the kimchi. Check the kimchi from time to time and use the back of the spoon to push the cabbage down. Make sure the cabbage is submerged in liquid. You do this until the bubbles disappear. So that's it, everyone. For the meantime, let me show you my 16 weeks old kimchi. Here it is. This looks so yummy already. It smells sour and garlicky, and the texture of the cabbage is soft but still firm in the center. I can't wait to try it. So here is my kimchi. Bon appetit!